what I woke up to. Oh man, my wife is. You should always be grateful for people who are in service industries that help you out. And today, let me tell you, I am so grateful for the people who come weekly and do the yard. Because, bro, it's hot out here. So one of the things I'm frequently being asked is, what do you do? And then I tell people, well, I pastor a church. And the follow-up is usually, yeah, but what do you really do? I'm not so offended by the statement when people ask, what do I really do? And so I just really want to be an open book about some of the things that pastors do that might be confusing to people. There is a statistic that says 1,100 pastors walk away from the ministry every single month. I don't know where that came from or where I'm quoting it from. And I'm sure they walk away for various reasons, health, financial, and other things. But it can be a challenging job. Again, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't do anything else because I've had a lot of challenging jobs. I worked in the wastewater treatment plant when temperatures are 106, 109. It's hot and it smells like a wastewater treatment plant. There were rough days. I would come home with migraines. And so I've done a lot of tough jobs. I would say this is one of the most challenging, and it's not because of physical labor, but it's more so because of the emotions that are always involved when you're pastoring people. And so sometimes it's challenging. I still love it. I really feel like it's more of a call than a vocation. Here's the thing. I think a lot of time pastors get lumped in with a specific type of pastor that someone might have in their mind. It's really unfair. The average church in America is probably 25 to 30 members, average. And so I think a lot of times we consider pastors those who have great big ministries or be the pastor over an organization with thousands of people who come on a weekly basis. That's an awesome responsibility, but that's not the average pastor. We see the guys who buy the jets and the nice clothes and all those things that people want to say, why would a man of God do that? And that's just not the reality of most pastors in America. I count it a blessing that I can do this full time, and that is because I get the opportunity to pastor a church with some really, really awesome people who come alongside the ministry and believe in what we're doing. And I'm just fortunate to be able to do it. We are a small church, but I really feel like we're punching up. like really, like God has really brought us some awesome people, and we get the opportunity to do things that churches twice our size can't do. And so I am blessed today to be able to do this. And so that's why I don't get offended, because I know that people just don't know. That's a part of it. For me, one of the biggest challenges to being a pastor is never having a sense of enough time in the day to get all that you need to get accomplished. And not that we do it for the pats on the back, but it can be a thankless job at times as well. And so I can see how many people might be frustrated and walk away for various reasons. But for me, I love doing what I do. And so I just want to answer some of the misconceptions about pastors for you guys. So what are some things that pastors do throughout the week? First, of course, we study the scripture and we prepare sermons on a weekly basis. Another thing that I do is I have a staff of volunteers and part-time employees that I coach and mentor and help them accomplish the things that they are doing in their respective ministry areas. I also counsel. I also counsel. I pastor a small church, so we don't have a facilities team. We have these big windows here, and there's a gym. Can you see? Yeah. And there's a gym right next to us. And so there are people constantly walking by, and there's a little bit of a distraction because I feel like people are watching me while I'm talking, and I make eye contact, and it's just strange. I'll move. But we're a small church, and so we don't have an actual facilities manager. And so when things go on around the church, toilets being clogged, ACs going out or leaking, things like that, I end up coming and seeing if either I can fix it, or if I can't, I'll put in request orders to get people to come and fix the stuff. And so I do a little bit of building management. You know, we're in the business of helping people, and so there's never a shortage of people having questions or people wanting to know what they wanting help in areas that they feel like God is leading them. And so we do a lot of meetings about things that are going on in the church, creating processes, social media, training, new members trainings, leadership training, small group, mentoring small group, coaching small group leaders. Yeah, it's a lot that goes on. And it can be overwhelming if you don't have the necessary things in place to keep you from. The biggest challenge is it's not just a vocation for me, it's a sense of calling, and learning how to take off one hat and just, it's like as a pastor, you're never not a pastor. I don't know. That's the challenge, is being called at all times, but then learning how to take a break and just get away. And hopefully this is what this vlogging does for me. It helps me to do something creative. I don't know, I'm rambling now. But yeah, pastors do a lot. I just literally looked back at my footage that I've been shooting all day and realized that so much of it did not capture. And so I'm gonna put this out anyway, simply because I don't wanna get too far behind with my upload schedule. But if it seems weird that the conversation doesn't flow smoothly, it's because I lost a lot of footage. Yeah, like I said, there's no real office hours sense of being able to cut it off. It has to be a calling. It has to be something that you're called to. It is a challenge. I'm not complaining. I love it. Just giving a bit of perspective. And so I'm about to head over to the UPS store. I'm in school right now, working on my degree in theology and cultural engagement. And I am going to go pick up a book because I accidentally had it sent there and not my house. And I need it because classes have started and I need to read it so that I can get ahead of the game. This week is really busy for me. I am doing a training of life group leaders in our church. We have about 10 groups that are starting up. And so if you're a part of Northeast Community Church and you haven't signed up for a life group yet, you better sign up. We have some fabulous, wonderful, awesome leaders who are going to be leading those. And so you want to be a part of that. We also have a state of the church this weekend where I've got to prepare kind of my heart and my mind to have this church meeting. And I got to preach. And that's the thing. Sermons come with a great regularity. And so I don't think people understand what it really takes. Like, you just can't turn the faucet on and then turn the faucet off, right? Like, sometimes it takes a little bit more to be able to approach the Word of God and be able to share with other people. And so that's going on. And then the following week, I got 4 sermons that I got to preach the following week at a young adults conference. And so, yeah, we stay busy. And in the midst of it, we got school, we got kids, we got me and my wife, and then all the families that are part of our church. And when they're going through tough times, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, trust me. Anyway, got that and, just the regular responsibilities of everyday life, like cutting Reagan's hair. Anyway, over to the UPS store. How you doing? Books here. I'm gonna do some reading tonight on the hidden power of electronic culture. Whoa, sounds deep. All right, it's study break time. We've been hearing all about this Popeye's chicken sandwich. My wife is out helping my sister-in-law pack for their move, and so we're fitting it for ourselves. So me and SJ about to see what this Popeye's chicken is about. This chicken sandwich.
I'm so sorry about that. Wait, how can I help you today?
Yes, ma'am. Can I get 2 of the spicy chicken sandwich combos?
We're actually out of chicken sandwiches at the moment. They're
You're
sold out.
out. Oh, wow. Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you. You have a good one.
All right. I've been cutting hair since I was 13 years old.
Cutting other people's hair. Who was your first client?
You?
You liar.
Well, you know, back in the day, I cut everybody's hair from Michael Jackson to the artist formerly known as Prince to
Obama?
I cut Obama hair a couple of times. Yeah, he sat right there in that chair. Right there in that chair, right there in this bathroom.
You liar.
See, you ain't the only afro I done dealt with. Diana Ross.
Oh.
Yeah.
Diana Ross.
Huh?
Diana Ross came to you too?
I helped her write Ain't No Mountain High Enough. She was talking about singing a song about running over a hill. I said, girl, you gotta make it a mountain, Diana. You gotta think bigger than that. Ain't nobody trying to run over no hill.
Okay.
That's what I told her. And she still didn't believe it. Now all of a sudden, it's a hit. I could have been famous. Could have been one. I don't know nothing about that. All you know is that little flippity flop, hippity hop. You gotta put it in airplane mode. You gotta put it in airplane mode. Put it in airplane mode. Put it in airplane mode. Another hit. Diana Ross, don't you come for that one. Another hit. Take all of me.
I don't know the rest of the words.
What's the first part of the song?
Take me on.
No.
Take on me. Oh, it's take all of me? I'm gonna look it up.
We gonna look up these lyrics and one of us is wrong.
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah.
One of us is wrong. Yeah, don't mess me up. You mess everything up, girl.
No!
I gotta start over.
Stop! Take on me. By Aha.
What's the lyrics say?
Take on me. Take on me. I'm gonna just play the song.
It should be.
What is this?
It should be take all of me. We're gonna rewrite it. Take all of me.
Take me all.
No, take me on.
Oh,
Then take all of me. Because it's not just take me on, take on me. Who would? Aha. Take all of me. Because you're taking me on. Don't just take half of me. Take all of me. I need all of me to be taken. If you're taken, take it all.
It's like, but like, take on me, like, come at me, bro. And then take me on, like, okay, we about to go.
No, that's not how.
I don't know, I'm just making stuff up.
Absolutely you are. Because that's not how it goes. Did you see them people inside the video? No. The people inside the video weren't trying to fight?
Because it was the beginning. That was the beginning.
No.
They're like, this is the beginning. They have to, there's a storyline. It progresses. In the beginning, they're like, all chilling, blah, blah. And then they probably ran into like a rival gang or something and they were like, we gotta fight.
They ain't found no route. There were no gangs.
I don't know.
You sure don't know. We'll be alright though. Let's fix the hair. That's what we'll do. We'll worry about this and then we'll worry about who you taking on. Better not be no boy. And forever.
Maybe not forever. Just for right now. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yes, forever.
Take. No, you can't even sing that no more. You sing put it in airplane mode. That's what you sing. Put it in airplane mode. Put it in airplane mode. Put it in airplane mode. Put it in airplane mode.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's your song.
That's not my song.
You distracted me. How am I finished cutting your hair?
You started dancing.
You You can't bring your phone in here no more when you get a haircut. Y'all songs nowadays don't even have a whole 5 minutes worth of songs. And just mumbling the whole time.
Okay, I do listen to this song. Okay, I don't listen to
it. No. You know what a song is?
What?
Put it in airplane mode. Put it
You
in
only have like
airplane
a
mode.
chorus. You don't even have
Put it
like
in airplane
verses.
mode. It's a work in progress.
Okay.
I will shave your eyebrow off.
I've actually done that.
Why? On purpose?
No.
Did you draw them back in?
My mom had an electric, like, eyebrow thingy, and she told me not to play with it, but I did, and so I shaved off like half this eyebrow from that way, and then I had two giant. She had to draw them back on.
I remember that. You walk around here looking like you surprised. Like you were startled. I remember that. Girl, I've been knowing you since you was knee-high to a grasshopper. You just mad because you didn't come up with no song. No. Don't be a hater. Be a congratulator.
Take a big chunk out. I'm shy. Stop playing like that.
Oh, my bad. I was in the middle of thinking about a verse, and I just kind of went a little lower. But you know what? We can fix it.
Are you for real?
We can fix that.
Are you for real? Don't. Are you for real? Are you for real?
We can fix it though.
No.
Here, look.
Are you for real?
Look. You see it?
I can't really tell you.
All right. Well, if you can't tell, I can't tell. I ain't nothing happening. It's fine. It's fine.
No.
Put it in airplane mode. Put it in airplane mode. Put it in airplane mode. I can't really hear you. I'm just acting like I'm listening.
What if you slip?
I was just dabbing on you.
No.
What's that name? Hold up. Girl, that was half from your head. I thought you were growing a beard. Put it on airplane mode. Put it on airplane mode. You okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Sorry. Your hair looks like Jaron Poland.
Who is that?
Frono's Photos. You remember that?
No.
Sharon pulling Frono's photo. And this.
Ew.
That's what your hair looks like.
I can't believe you said I look like that. Comment below if you think I look like this guy. Oh, not that, but that guy. Yeah, I don't. No.
All right, I think we're done. Yes. Guess what you need to get?
A broom.
And guess what you need to do with it?
Comment, follow, like. This has been Pastor Shawn's weekly tutorial on cutting hair and making songs. Our number one hit single, Airplane Mode, will be out soon. Redo. All right. That was Pastor Shawn's tutorial on cutting hair and making songs. Airplane Mode is our number one hit single, and be ready for it.